Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to talk through the kit and gear I use for the NRL Hunter matches. It's also very, very similar to what I use for hunting. I try not to game that game too much because it is supposed to be good training for our hunting. But yeah, because it is a match and I'm not walking, miles upon miles each day. There's a couple exceptions versus what I use at the match versus actual backcountry hunting. Regardless, I'll kind of talk through that as we go. So let's kick it off. We'll start with the rifle. This is a Stumpy's Custom Guns built 6.5 PRC. This is one of my hunting rifles, and so 6.5 PRC is just a great caliber for for these types of matches. Because recoil management and making weight, there's a weight class, and this is light class. It has to weigh in under 12 pounds. This gun weighs in at about 11.5 pounds. So I use a brake instead of a suppressor to make weight, and it's a little better for recoil management. MDT single pull light bipod. I do run OB links on my gun so I can clip it in and hold it, not have to use a sling. This is MDT full carbon chassis, so super lightweight there. It's their HNT 26. Mark V with a Condition 1 mount. Mount's not super light, but we save weight with the Mark V over a lot of the other 5 to 25 type optics in that class. Obviously, Leupold, being a great optics company, etc., etc. PR2 reticle. I shoot in Mills adjustments. Tuber action. I'm a little rough on stuff, so Lee builds myself with tuber stuff. Tuber actions, man, it's pretty well known for being a robust action. Anyway, I like NRL Outdoors vertical grips, nice little thumb rest, etc., etc. I do not like the grip that comes on the MDT H&T chassis, and it's kind of weird angle or whatever. It's not my thing. I shoot NRL Outdoor grips on all my stuff. Yeah, so on my person, right, my binos rig, binos, Vectronics, 12 power. Man, I have some of, I have SIG laser rangefinder binos. I have Vortex laser rangefinder binos. Yeah, while they're almost a third of the price of the Vectronics, they simply don't compare. These things are accurate. A lot of binos, you gotta, try and figure out exactly where the laser is per the illuminator reticle. This thing has an etched reticle with mills, etc., etc. Where you put the crosshairs, that's where the laser goes. It's a better quality laser as well, less diffusion over distance. Of course, it also has applied ballistics and all my firing solutions in it. So I laser target, I immediately get my elevation. Man, so far I just haven't seen, or the Swarskys are tip top, but so far, I really haven't seen anything comparing to the Vectronics. On my pouch as well, it's my magazines. This is a MDT 8-rounder with +2, so I can get 10 rounds of a 6.5 PRC in it. Backup magazine with 8. I keep those in my bino harness. Also, my bino harnesses, my regular hunting stuff, I don't even take it out. Compass, of course, little lens cleaning rag, etc., etc. Hand warming. I took this off before the match in Virginia, and then wound up having to put it back on because it was still kind of winter time up there last weekend. The Everly stock chest rig, man, is just overall the best one I've seen out there. There's some more minimalist designs out there and stuff, but for what I like to run on me, my magazines, my extra kit, etc., etc., extra batteries, that's all going in on me. Kind of like I do for like tactical style work, that sort of thing, man. You keep on you what you need to live and fight, and everything else, backpacks or body armor, etc., etc., is just things that we had to drop it and move on out. So be it. So I can continue to hunt just off of this. Yeah, so in my pack, weapons cleaning kit, cleaning rod, etc., etc., because you get a case stuck in the chamber, that sort of thing. Of course, all my ammo, toolkit, and that I try to preach to guys, your toolkit should have a bit or socket or whatever for every single nut on your rifle, every single screw, etc., etc., and then you don't need anything else. I don't need a big crazy toolkit. And then my armband, of course, for all my dope. Lens cleaning kit, extra batteries, extra batteries. And then tripod, 2 vets, quick deployment. This is just a 2-leg system. It's inverted. This is a little bit of gamer, right? I don't really carry this in the field because in the NRL Hunter matches, your tripod has to begin fully extended. And so this guy, correction, it has to begin fully collapsed. So this guy fully collapsed is great for my high kneeling. I don't have to make any adjustments. One thing I do a little different than some guys is stowing my tripod. I actually just use it on a sling. I don't put it on my backpack, so I can just take this off, leave my backpack on. I use a nice little minimalist back pass. That saves me, 8-12 seconds right there. Really right stuff, anvil, ball head with a mub plate on the top. And then Armageddon Gear's X-Wing Game Changer, right? And then also a medium-sized Game Changer. One of my Game Changers, I use the Obi Links as well, and just use a Fast Tech style, clip it to my belt, and that makes those nice and easily accessible. That's one thing I do a little different. I don't carry 2 bags in the field while I'm hunting, but since it's a match, I carry an extra bag just in case I need something a little smaller, or need to go bag and bag support. But other than that, man, that's it. That's what I use for those matches. Again, it's super similar, exactly what I'm going to use for a backcountry hunt. And all this stuff works. It works in super cold weather, all the way to super hot weather. I've had all this equipment in the last year in the desert from 120 degrees in Africa, well, except for this stuff, my laser rangefinders and all that, and then hunting in 14 degree or so up in Montana, and it all works. Anyway, that's it. Hope it helps.